you've gone through training to upgrade your skills
Yes.
and also your certification through World Triathlon. How do you see with this new set of skills moving on towards the Pacific Mini Games?
Again, I could kind of tie up with canoe, because when you say the level, then I knew I beat New Caledonia, I mean Cook Island, and again the Palauan tying up, coming from Samoan 5'6", 4'11", I mean 5'11". You know, you can see the range of the kids here with the size as well. So you got to look at the physical, the genetic. And I know hard training pays off. So given I was using canoeing sort of like a pilot project with as far as the training, so and I didn't know all along I've kept records in this high performance thing, and I knew a little bit about it. I think what I don't have is actually coaching with Kate right now on island, that I could connect
what you learned,
what you
and
learned,
how to
apply
it
that's
with
correct.
So with Kate coming in now, the high performance coach from Australia or funded through World Triathlon, you believe that you can then apply what you've learned out onto the course.
That's correct.
And so you know, and then you can use some of your experience with Vaha.
That's correct.
As a coach. So
my take, I mean, I will use Vaha is actually working with people. You know, so I can kind of see, even till now I speak English and people keep saying, you've been here so long, and why don't you speak Palauan? I was like, you know, 90% of communication is body language. So that's always my side. I just watch the body language. How they respond to the instruction, how they respond, how they feel. So I really depend my coaching, you know, 75% on their body language. If they're happy with the practice, or I can see the actual result. So I have a little bit on the medical training as well. So, and you know, what they use, I work at the hospital, for example. So, and the word they use at the hospital that got me really inspired as well, they use the word validity. Like how much truth. When you go to the hospital, you have to take X-ray before they prescribe, right? The doctor will prescribe. Because they need to diagnose X-ray, lab tests, what's wrong with you, right? So every time that kind of question is, are you ready, Tino? And I say, well, do I have enough information to show you? Travis, for example, the boy that he came out at 7:50 at 12 minutes or something like that. So by looking at the general swimmers at 7:50 per 50 per, then I can kind of gauge that and say, well, I think he's doing good on the 7:50 if he maintain that or even do better. Looking at the 20K and the existing time with the last CNMI times with the 40K flat or hills, then I will train towards that and see how fast they're doing the 20K or 40K for example. Even the 5K itself, then I can gauge they're doing 25, 26, 19 fast on the flat on the 5K. So those are my indicators to answer that question. Are you ready? Do you think you can medal? And I have seen, I was actually part of the mini games in Norfolk Island in 2001. And somehow the New Caledonians and the Tahitians, even in Guam on the 19th, I also keep track of their time. And how fast.
This is triathlon?
Triathlon, yes.
Yep.
So I'm also pay attention to the time. And that's sort of like a fascinating thing for me to make that judgment call. And then you ask me, are you ready? Is your team ready?